Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. You guys know what time it almost is. It's almost time for the fallow deer great one, which means we got to figure out the home range of them. I really want to get tents set up like in general areas that fallow deer are, so that the second the update hits, we can just absolutely hammer the great one grind. So as you've probably noticed, I've already got a few new tents placed out on these little points, but I figured, you know what? Let's try to figure out where the rest of these things are. That way we can actually get a good idea of where we need to go to hunt the fallow deer, because I believe they can be like throughout this entire like little coast range. They can be, of course, along the river. These lakes down here, this coast range here. They can be at all of these lakes over here. Honestly, I think this is going to be one of the smoothest grinds in the game. I think it's going to be really good. We will have to see, though. I think we're at fallow time already, so let's just look around, try to find some of them. Daniel, thank you for the 23 months, dude. Holy, 23 months. That is insane. Hello, I'm back. Very excited for Australia. Me too, dude. I'm super excited. Super excited. Hey, Claydrew, how's it going? Howdy, Faded, Cable, Zachy, Parker, Logan, Mirrored Madness, Mr. Raccoon, Mr. Squirrel, Oliver, Tony. How's it going, everybody? We are going to prepare for that great one grind for the fallow, and then we're also going to hunt some bears later today as well. So we got all the good stuff coming. What gun do I even have on me? Okay, I got the whitetail loadout. We might as well hunt some of the fallow while we're here. See if maybe we can get ourselves something good. Do you know what max score is for whitetail? We don't know if there is a true max score for true rack species. However, the biggest one I've ever seen for a diamond whitetail is 276 on the current thingy. What's it called? Current, like, system, true racks. Love that new thing with the expansive world showing off all the new animals. Me too, Landon. I was very happy to be a part of it. Good to see that Flinters went well as well. Yes, Australia will be releasing the 20th. Early access will be releasing early content on the 16th. So, plenty of excitement happening very, very shortly. Very, very shortly. I'm excited. And I hope you guys are excited too. But from the hype I've seen, seems like everybody's pretty excited. I have no idea, Pike, and even if I do know, I can't say. I can't even tell you if there's more of them. Hard to say. Nice, Clayger, nice. Love to see it. Yeah, definitely, Oliver. I'm excited too. Yeah, that'll never happen, B. Jones. That'll never happen. I'd never get to play the new map if I took that deal of not going there until I get the Great One Bear. I'd never make it. What's the best animal for quick cash? Red deer. Red deer for sure. Will I ever grind red deer again? No. Not until they add some brand new Great One fur variations or antlers. Then I'd go back. We're not setting up the... Well, they're not going to change the spots, Daniel. So they're going to... Of course, if you get a new population, there's going to be some that kind of move around. However, there will not be a new home range for the fallow deer, because that would have been mentioned. Which means the general range is going to be the same. They're going to be along this coast. They're going to be along the river. They're going to be at this lake, probably this lake. And then they'll be along this coast. They'll be at these lakes. And they'll be at these two lakes. That should be about it. They're not going to change the home range for fallow. I'll tell you why lion is not better for cash, Eli. It takes longer to kill the same amount of them. You can kill way more red deer way quicker. At least the average person can, just because Te Awaroa is so absurdly loaded with red deer. It makes it so you can kill them so quickly. Like, by the time you kill 3 lions, you will probably have killed like 6 or 7 red deer. It's just a lot faster for the red deer. It's not just about the amount of money each one gives, it's about how quickly you can kill them. So, when Emerald Coast releases, does that mean all maps get a pop reset? No, just specific species. Only 7 species are getting a pop reset, so not the whole map, just specific species. Nicholas, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. I think my HM is finally popping off. 6 diamonds and 4 trolls, but I'm finally getting big racks. Nice, dude, that's awesome. That is awesome to hear. I hope you're doing good. What's the diamond score for Plains Bison? To be honest, it's been so long since I've shot a diamond Plains Bison, I can't remember. I did a Plains Bison video recently. I'm sure I probably hovered over the score requirements at one point or another. Nice, Walking Dead. Yeah, with Fallow HM, I believe you just leave 2s and below, right? I think it's just 2s and below. And what I'm going to try and do is manage down all of the solos first. That way I don't got to worry about them just moving around all the time. Been grinding for a great one for months now, starting to finally get diamonds to spawn. Nice, Mr. Raccoon, nice. That's awesome, dude. Love to see those diamonds popping up. It really helps give you that motivation to continue.
Oh my gosh.
Brendan, thank you for the super chat, dude. Lost my great one bear earlier to a crash before. Oh. Ooh. I don't even want to read that, knowing that that could potentially happen to me one day. You're making me worried for when I get a great one bear. If I do, ever. Oh, man. IRL, I seen 4 deer and a turkey. Nice, dude, nice. Max score for whitetail is around like 276. At least that's the known max score, but it could be higher. Nobody really knows. Definitely could be higher. Got my second great one, red deer, sub 1,000 kills. Nice, that's lucky, dude. That's really lucky. Sub 1,000 kills is great. That is super awesome. All right, let's see. What do we got over here? I don't actually know if they can be through this segment as much as this segment. Holy Nathan, how's it going? Oh, right as I talk. Boom, fallow deer. Honestly, you know, I wouldn't mind getting a couple trophy fallow before the update. So we're going to try and pop as many of these as we can. I still need an albino. I do not have an albino fallow. Hopefully we'll get a Mela fallow today. I mean, I prefer the albino. I've already got the Mela. I've got a little level 3 Mela. Look at that little cute dude. Adorable. I cannot wait to see their fur rework go into effect. It's going to be nice, because let's be honest, some of these old fallow deer, they look kind of, I don't know, like clay, Play-Doh, plasticky. Their furs are definitely in need of an upgrade. What would be your preferred rack / fur type for the Great One Fallow? So my preferred rack and fur type would easily be the Fabled Mocha and the Blade Rack. But to be honest, anything with Fabled Mocha or Fabled Hooded would probably be really nice looking. So I'd be happy with any of those. I think to be honest, I really like all of the racks except for the Irish Elk Rack. That's the only one where it's like, I don't hate it, but it's not amazing. But like any of the other racks on either Hooded or Mocha would just be, oof. Oh, it'd be so good. We got a floater, by the way. I'm not going to wait for it to float over to me. Way too much time. Nice, Pike. Nice. Love to see it, dude. The Bobcats are here. Oof. Oh, you said red coast. I thought you said bobcats. For some reason, I read that as bobcats. Silver solos. Yup. Ah, man. You know, we just gotta hope that we get lucky and have like a lot of our solo fallow be lower levels whenever the update hits. Like, the more of our fallow deer that are solo level 2s, the better. Because the solos are going to be the trouble. Like, they're going to be the ones that are tough to manage down. So I really hope that when this update pushes out, I really hope that we get lucky with how many solos are level 2s. Because if we got a bunch of solos that are like level 4s, then that's going to be tough. That's going to be real annoying to manage down. I can't really talk about it, Ender. Don't worry, 4 more days and you guys will get to see all of my opinions on Emerald Coast. 4 more days and you guys will get to see everything.
Oh my gosh.
Haven't got a rare red deer in 600 something kills? Holy dude. That's wild. Becky, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Hey, Chrome back. Hope you're having a good day. I am. I'm having a great day. I am doing good. What are we hunting? We're checking out where all the zones are for fallow deer so I can get tents placed early on. That way I can know like the general areas to go to when the fallow grind starts up. Obviously, like, zones aren't going to be identical to what they are pre-update because they're going to move slightly just due to being reset, but their range is going to be the same. So I'm getting tents set up in the general like vicinities of where they're going to be. Like right here, I've got 3 tents on these little peninsulas. And then we're going to have a couple along the river as well, and some over here. Probably going to remove all the tents from, like, other areas. In fact, I might have already done that. Hold up. Can I place? I can. Okay, so I do have all the tents picked up already. So yeah, that's what we're doing. They're doing pretty good, CJO. They're doing really good. Hopefully yours is as well. This isn't bear. I know, Johnny. It's crazy, right? It's not bears. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it, man? Have you braved the 86-degree weather? Holy. Poor CJL. Oh, man. 250 kills in my whitetail grind for a rare. Nice, Becky, nice. Should set up a moose and black bear grind on Layton. Hunt for 3 great ones on one map. I can't, Tony. I don't have enough tents. All my tents are dedicated to my 10 whitetail zones. Hunting bears or moose would require moving those tents. And I'm not going to do that. Not when I've got the grind so perfect. Oh no, CJO, rest in peace, man. Nice, Danielle. Yeah, I was hoping that this could be like a, not only like a fun thing for me to do, but also like a educational type of thing for getting ready to go for fallow deer. Because I know quite a few of you are going to be going straight for that fallow deer like me. The second this update goes live, first thing I'm doing on stream, we're going to be doing like 10 hours or more of just setting up for fallow deer and trying to get the grind underway. I am super excited for it. Honestly, so far I'm pretty happy with how few zones I've found on the coast. That's nice. That is going to be nice. Am I hunting for anything in particular? We're not actually really searching for anything at the moment, like, per se. We're trying to figure out what the range is for fallow deer. So I know exactly, like, what to expect whenever the, update happens and the Great One Fallow gets released. I want to make sure that I'm prepared for, like, what areas seem to have the highest concentrations of fallow and stuff like that. Yes, for sure, Zevin, for sure. Probably going to do like 12 hours of fallow deer. It's going to be pretty crazy. We're going to go all out. Got all my rares for fallow deer in the same day. Dude, that's lucky. That's really lucky. Not too many people are able to do that. Why am I not going to grind fallow on Australia? Because Tiawaroa is so brokenly good that there's no way Australia could be better. That's why. There's no possibility it could be better because this is just so good. That's the way I see it. Tiawaroa is just so insane. There's such a very limited location or like set of locations where fallow deer can be. And they're really wide open and easy to hunt, so I just don't see any map ever topping Tiawaroa for fallow. It's just so insane. Ooh, oh my gosh, that shot. I can't believe we made that. That was the most like rushed shot I've ever had to make. If we got neck instead of brain, that's going to make that shot even more insane. I mean, it's vitals, but brain shows vital too, I think. Oh, there's some fallow. There we go. Let's see. Ah, it was brain. I was hoping that we got a neck shot, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. It is what it is, man. You know, I didn't even know that a herd of fallow could be right here. That's interesting. So, oh, okay, we got a herd there. All right, well, this might be a really good area to check early on in the grind. Because we have that solo, and then we've also got 2 full-size herds here. That's a pretty loaded zone. Or a pretty loaded area, I guess. Because it's not one particular zone. It's a full area. Holy. Yes, fallow deer will be getting a pop reset, for sure. They have to do a pop reset for anything that gets a new great one, because otherwise, like, it wouldn't have the, like, ability to spawn a great one, you know? If they didn't do a pop reset, I imagine that it would require you to, like, shoot every fallow on your map in order to get them to, like, have the ability to respawn a great one. Or maybe it would just break the game if they didn't pop reset. It's hard to say. But yes, they do have to pop reset for any new great ones. And plus, the fallow deer are getting that fur rework, right? So, they would have to reset them. For the furs, even. Wonder why these deer can't spawn a great one. I know, could you imagine that if, like, they didn't do a reset and, like, nobody could get a great one for the first few hundred kills because of, like, old fallow? That'd be wild. People would rage. Get smoked. Holy, Caitlin with the 14 months. How's it going? Welcome back. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing amazing. Want to see them do a great one? I'm assuming you meant roe deer? Do I agree? Yes, I would like to see a great one roe deer one day. I don't know, like, when they would do something like that, but I do think roe deer would actually be a pretty cool one. I think it's an underrated pick that not a lot of people mention. What advice do you have for me? I have 3 kills into my whitetail grind. Need to know what the best gun is for whitetail. Ooh, that's a big brown hybrid. Nice. Love to see it. My favorite rifle to use for whitetail is the 308 AR. The M1 is also a really good option. 303 is pretty solid as well. Definitely recommend one of those 3. No, we haven't got the Great One Bear, but we're going to go for it again today. If I had got the Great One Bear, it would not be something that we're hunting today, so... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, there's a bunch. There's a bunch of solo males here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, this is one thing I feared a little bit, is that we'd run into a lot of solo males. So... I hope that when the update hits, we don't get as many solo males along the coast. But to be honest, this is probably a better place than... in this segment of the coast, so I hope we do get them here instead of where... instead of, like, the rest of the coast, I guess. This is why I wanted to do this before the update, is I wanted to see like what we can expect for locations. Obviously, it's not going to be one-to-one identical to what we're seeing now, but it'll at least give us an idea of what we can expect. We need a huge trophy lodge in game that looks like Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's for sure, Megatron. Hey, Archie, how's it going? I can't remember if I said hi or not. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Running out of breath. Really? I don't have the other gun equipped? Well, that's a rip. Could have got him if I had the other gun equipped. Boom, 200. Love to see it. My favorite map to grind whitetail is Layton, but a lot of people like Rev more. But I do really like Layton a lot. It's such a good grinding map. Yeah, it's a good gold for sure. For sure a good gold. You know, if we're lucky today, maybe we'll end up getting a rare. Really, my only goal before the update is, at least for Fallow, my only goal before the update is albino. I've already got plenty of diamonds, and then I've got a couple piebalds and one mela, but I don't have an albino, so I'd like to get that before the update, but I mean, even if I don't, we'll get tons of them once we really start grinding hard. Getting so many diamonds on Tiabaroa and Verhonga. A max weight kudu out of nowhere. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome, Excel. Where should we put this? I mean, I kind of feel like I should have put it back there. I'm going to drive the ATV over there and drop it. There we go. When is the update? The update's going to be the 20th, but early access starts on the 16th, or at least that's when we're allowed to start showing it off. Archie with the 24 months. That is awesome, dude. 24 months as a member. That's wild. That is wild, man. That is super wild. Holy. Alright, let's plop this down over here. Nice, nice, nice. And now we will head out into that area after we reset the time. You know, I can't remember. How loaded are the other lakes for Fallow? I'm like 99% sure that the lakes are always super chock full of them. Like this one over here, of course, but these two, I haven't checked them for Fallow in a while. Let's see what that's like. Isn't it too close? No, it's around 200 away. The render is between like 150 and 160. But the reason you give it that like leeway is because sometimes the deer can get placed in different segments of that zone. It's like sometimes they'll spawn closer than other times, so you usually go like 200 away just to give it the extra leeway, but I'm not too worried about it because we're not really setting up for a grind. We're setting things up in places that we think we'll need to have them for when the update drops. Because obviously whenever we get the update, a lot of stuff's going to move around, but they'll be in the same like general areas. There's zones on the dry part of the river. Right here? Yeah, I know. I've hunted fallow over there in multiplayer before. They go all the way up the river. They go into all of the lakes in like this little segment. Pretty much like fallow deer, just like right here. That's basically all you need to know with fallow. And so whenever the update hits, they can only go into that little area. Just gonna be a matter of like where in those areas they go. Okay, so nothing's here yet. That's probably because we just reset the time. Hey, Luke, you didn't miss much. Just been shooting a few fallow deer as we go and look for where they're located. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a good looking fallow. Yeah, see, this is gonna be a hot spot when the update hits. Like, this is gonna be one of the places where a lot of people are grinding, I feel. These lakes, I'm gonna try and make my main ones, I think. Because, like, it's just so good for fallow. Man, still not dead, eh? Well, that got him. He's dead now. Ah, of course the big boy spooked, but we got a new big boy? And reloading might help there. Turn for me. Oh, the big boy's coming back. That should have hit. That second shot, I think, should have hit. But it didn't. Let's do a little trick right here. There we go. Down he goes. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. It's the same time for everybody, Wolf. So, like, everybody will have it unlocked for them at the same time. So depending on where you are, it's going to come out at a different time of day. Like, for example, it'll come out the 20th at 3 a.m. for me. But, like, if you live in, like, let's say, like, Sweden, it'll probably be, you know, more like noon or 2 or 3 or something. I don't know the exact equivalence, but you got to convert it. You got to convert the time to your own. So, 3 a.m., June 20th Pacific Standard Time, and then just convert it to whatever your time is. With the reset, I hope they give more drink zones for fallow. They definitely won't give more. It's going to be the same as before. The only thing that will change is that they'll be in different areas, probably. Or not different areas, what am I saying? Not different. What the? Oh gosh, so many. Oh, so many solos. Ugh. Oh, there's so many solo males. Not a fan of solo males. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, they're not gonna give them more drink zones, and they're not gonna change the home range of them, right? The only thing that will happen is like all your populations will get reset for fallow deer, and they'll get assign new drink zones within their home range. That's what will happen. How excited am I about Emerald Coast? Super excited. Super excited, man. What do you mean, random things? So hyped for the fallow, great one, and the new species in Emerald. Me too, dude. Me too. I'm super excited. Oh. Dude, these turkeys are just everywhere. They're just all over the place. Okay, let's blast that one. Oh gosh, maybe we'll drop a tent over here. I think we'll drop a tent over here. Seems like it'll be valuable. No, I didn't random things. That was like a purposeful thing for comedic effect. Or not comedic effect, but it was done on purpose. I obviously wasn't going to. I never have on stream. There we go. There we go. I mean, you've watched my streams before Random Things. You should know that. If you watch my streams a lot, you'll probably hear me say that at least one time per stream. I go, what the? A lot when I'm on stream. But it always cuts off there because YouTube, you know. Oh, definitely, Zevin. Like, it's super, super open. The populations are super condensed. Like, it's just a dream Fallow map, for sure. It's insane. I'm really excited to grind it. That's why we're kind of giving it this little test run, you know, just get a feel for it. See where we need to be checking on the update day. I think this is going to go pretty well. This lake's probably going to be insane. I would never say a bad word. Oh, yeah. Only on the second channel. That's what the second channel's for. Oh, there we go. 2, 3. And then there was like 3 on the other side, right? So we got like 6 male fallow still over here. Have 58 zones on my Leighton Lakes and about 600 Baito kills, 1 diamond. Is something wrong? It's just bad luck, man. Just bad luck. Not much you can do about it. Only thing you can really do to increase your odds of diamonds is herd management. And if you don't want to do herd management, then it's kind of just up to RNG. No way to, like, guarantee diamonds unless you're doing herd management. Otherwise, diamonds can be 100. They can be every 300. Like, you never know. Usually, in my experience, a diamond happens every 100 to 150 kills on average. So that's like averaged out across your entire grind. Not like I killed 100 and I didn't get a diamond, so where's my diamond? But, you know, if you do like 500 kills, let's say you go 300 with no diamonds, but then you get 5 diamonds in the next 200 kills, technically that's an average of 100. So that's like what people are talking about when they average things out for diamonds. It's across like your entire grind. So, like, it could be that you're just on a very long streak of nothing. You may end up getting 5 or 6 diamonds in the next 100 kills. You never know. And then that would technically average it out to be the norm. Any level 5s or rares yet? Nothing yet, Ash. Nothing yet. We're kind of just looking around at the moment, trying to figure out where we're going to need to set things up when the update hits. We got a few tents set up in key areas. And then, like, as we find, like, our main zones and stuff, we'll end up moving them as we shoot some, like, other zones down. It's going to be a fun time. Can a great one troll? No, but you can mess it up, which would make it be a gold. But they cannot troll. Yeah, these little lakes right here are going to be nasty. I am so excited to grind these lakes right here. Oof. They're just going to be so loaded with fallow deer. Like, holy. These lakes are going to be decent too, but I don't think they're going to be as good. I play on PC. Yes, exactly, Noah. Exactly. All of the, like, red deer and fallow will be reset on Tiawaroa. I'm trying to think, feral goats as well, I believe, right? Yeah, so Tiawaroa is going to get 3 different animals reset. Fallow deer, red deer, and feral ghosts. So with those 3, just feel free to go crazy until the update. Oh, there's red deer. I'm not sure what you mean, Buffle. Where is the fallow deer over here? I mean, we went here earlier, so it's not like we haven't been within render of their potential zones. There should be fallow deer here. I'll be surprised if we don't have any. Honestly, we might need to just reset the time right here. Bump them into those zones real quick with a time reset. I hope fallow deer don't end up being late super commonly. Ah, there we go. Yeah, the time reset is what we needed. There's just one, though. Huh. Wild. Oh, tracks here. That's probably a fallow deer. No, that's red deer. Okay, so, yeah. That's a red deer zone. Okay. Good to know. Are there any more fallow over here? I don't see any. Just one fallow? Wow. We must have a ton on the river. Upper Pukimaro has no zones? It did for me. I mean, right now it's just red deer, but I'm pretty sure it had fallow deer at one point. Maybe you're right, though. This is only like the 2nd or 3rd hunt I've ever done with fallow since they reset Tiawaroa. I think, at least. Maybe I hunted them a little bit more. Now that I think of it, though, Upper Pukimaro was all solos last time, so they probably moved after I killed them. Can anybody else confirm whether Upper Pukimaro has them? Oh yeah, for sure, Clay Drew, but I'm not going to at the moment. I'm going to wait till the actual, like, update. We're kind of just exploring. Trying to figure things out for ourselves at the moment. Yeah, there was just one fallow. Wow. Okay. Yours has none? Don't have any there. It has them. I have a zone there. I'm going to assume it's probably just very small amounts of zones at Upper Pukimaro then. It's probably like a very low chance of getting one there. I think most are going to be fallow. Fallow. Did I say fallow? Most are going to be river, sandy lakes, and this shore right here. And then I think there'll be a decent bit here from what we're seeing, and then small amounts along this coast. And then there's, of course, going to be some at this lake and probably some at this lake. Yeah, we got a fallow zone there. Yes, Dylan, it will. Red deer are getting a reset, unfortunately. But it is what it is. How do you set up a grind for a great one? So, it's a long process. The most, I'd say, lengthy and time-consuming part of the grind is the beginning. When you have absolutely no zones, and you're trying to figure out where all your zones are. You're going to be spending a lot of time searching for drink zones. And what that's going to require is you to go to their drink time and search all of the water that they could potentially be at. And then what I like to do is I'll reset the time once I get to the end of it. And then I'll go backwards through the exact same spot that I just checked. But I'll do it in reverse so that I'm hitting the last zones first and the first zones last. That way, any herds that I missed the first time around will hopefully be there the second time. Fallow zone, huh? I don't see any fallows. It says there's a fallow zone. Oh, well. We're gonna have to put some on the river. Have I removed all the tents from over here? I think I removed most of them. Yes, I did. Okay, so... Good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's it. Okay, we have 8 placed, which means we have plenty of tents to just slap down wherever we need them. So let's tent up the river and get ready for this update. Super excited, man. Like, part of the reason I wanted to do this today is because I'm just so, like, eager to get out there and grind for them. I cannot wait for this Great One Fallow to be released so that we can actually go crazy with trying to get it. And it's like, I wanted to get any type of head start that I can. And even if we need to move them a little bit on release, it'll still be quicker than having to walk everything and place the tents as we go. Yeah, pretty much, Toaster. And to think there's some people out there that think that I don't enjoy grinding. And that I just do it because it gets great ones, and great ones are like, quote-unquote, clickbait trophies. Blows my mind that there's some people that think that way. It's like, why would I subject myself to 7,900 bear kills if I didn't actually enjoy grinding? Why would I kill 36,000 whitetail? That, I mean, half of the people that watch the channel don't even care about whitetail anymore. Why would I keep doing it if I didn't love it? There we go. How much you want to bet iBuy already has a Great One Fallow in Australia? Probably. That would be the iBuy thing to do. iBuy's a monster sometimes with that. He is a grinding champion. What map am I going to grind fallow? Tiawaroa for sure. I just couldn't see Australia being better. I couldn't see any map ever being better than Tiawaroa for fallow. It's just set up so well that it's going to be impossible to beat this map. Which is why, like, I don't think there's any chance of Australia topping it. Given, I haven't got a chance to see, so we'll see. We will see when the time comes, but I just don't see anything beating Tiawaroa. It's too good. It's just such a good map. Been spawning a lot of level 2s practicing for fallow. Great One. Will that affect anything when the reset happens? I mean, it's going to reset your entire population, so, I mean, you're essentially just going to be set back to square one. Yeah, Mr. iBuy's done fallow in the past, so I could totally see him being, like, set and ready to go immediately for fallow Great One. We'll see, though. I definitely don't expect to get... If he's grinding fallow in early access, which I assume he probably will be. Actually, he might have even said if he was or not in the chat the other day. But if he's grinding for fallow in early access, I definitely think he'd get one before me. But I'll probably talk to him and see if he wants to race to, like... First, to get a couple of Great One Fallow on the live build. I think that could be kind of fun. See which one of us can get it first, and then also maybe have a side competition of who can get the combination they want first. I think that could be kind of fun. And maybe we can get a lady in on the competition as well. Yeah, I think he did Redux. I think he was talking about early access, though. But the thing is, I'm not going to I'm probably not going to go super crazy in early access. I'll probably just like enjoy it a little bit and use full release for the heavy fallow grinding. So I still need to talk to him about that, see if he wants to like how he wants to do it. Sorry to whitetail grind. Nice. That guy, or that hunter guy. That's awesome, dude. Hopefully it goes well for you. Hopefully the grind ends up going great. How far away is this? 200. Okay, so that means flop a tent right there. Fallow are very similar to red deer in the fact that even when there's a pop reset, there's usually quite a few areas where they don't change. So the river's usually a pretty good, like, safe bet as an area that's not going to change too much. So I'm going to use a lot of our tents for this area because I got a feeling it's probably going to be very similar on reset. Hey, bro. Oh, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to shoot you. That's a big fallow. Hold up. Ooh, that's a nice... Ooh, that's a nice 4. Bruh, there's just fallow everywhere. I love it. There's so many fallow deer. I'm so excited for this grind. It honestly feels good to be out shooting fallow again. Ma'am. I mean, I'm sorry. I gotta put you out of your misery right there. Oh, you stopped. She's dead. Okay. She is now out of her misery, thankfully. Little 2 there. I mean, it doesn't matter if we delete the zones. They're resetting anyways. Oh, he stopped. Oh, got him. 2 shots and he's down. To be honest, I don't really care about it, Luke. All I care about is the look of the animal. I don't care about the sounds. I'm not as big of like an audio person as I am like realistic looking animals type of person. I just want them to look good. I'm okay with subpar sounds from them if the animal themselves looks really good and the diamonds look good and the rares look good. Like, that's what I care about with a species in Call of the Wild. Obviously, like, I'd say audio is just... it's the icing on top of the cake, but for me, it's the actual models of the animal that makes them good or not. Turkeys don't have a drink time. Actually, no bird has a drink time in the game. Definitely carnival. $218, that's a solid little fallow deer. I missed one. 90 meters. Too much walking. I'm sure that drives a few of you crazy. Just seeing me walk away from it. But I want to check other zones. I want to see where the rest of them are. I didn't miss that easy shot. You guys missed that shot. Actually, you're right, Zach. It is time to hydrate. That's some good water. So I guess crow drink time is 3:19 p.m. then. The more you know. Oh, hello, ma'am. Don't mind the dead body. They always get reset whenever there's a great one coming, Trophy Hunter. So any species that gets a great one will get reset. So that goes for any great ones in the future. Anytime they do a fur type change to an animal, it usually requires a reset as well. Like, any type of changes to a species usually require a reset. What does the water taste like? It tastes like liquid, cold, refreshing hydration water. That's the best way I can describe it. That's all I got. I'm sorry. What's my favorite animal to hunt? My favorite animal to hunt is the white-tailed deer. But we'll see how that changes when Fallow Deer Great One releases. Who knows? Maybe I'll fall in love with the fallow hunting more. Got a feeling that's a possibility with how much we're going to be hunting them. Oh my gosh, hello. What the? This is insane. That's a hot spot if I've ever seen one. Oh. I looked at the wrong one. So many males and we only got one. Who would have thunk it? Oh, what the? Oh gosh, you guys are doing that. Hey guys, I think we found one of the bugged spots. I'm gonna have to report that as a bug. Because this happened on multiplayer to me once as well. It's this spot. This zone right here freezes them. This zone right here. Let me get a screenshot of this. Alright, screenshot taken. Well, they're just gonna sit there. Smoke them and move along. Ow! Okay, they're biting back. Not cool, man. Dynamic, thank you for the super chat, dude. Or, not super chat, the membership. Love the content, Crow. Keep up the amazing work and can't wait to see early access videos. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. I'm super excited to post them. It's gonna be a fun time. Ooh, that's 3 there. We could shoot him, but like... nah. So, we're probably going to put a tent across. Yeah, I'll probably place a tent over there somewhere. Oh, gosh. Whew. Yawns incoming. Can fallow make 270? Yes, they can. I've seen a few people with 270 plus fallow. Yeah, Gamerplaz, do you claim all of your whitetail? Like, whenever you kill a whitetail, do you pick it up, or do you just leave it and go to the main menu to respawn them? Because if you don't claim them, that's why you're not getting your, great one. If you do claim all of them, then I think you're just having bad luck, man. I think that's just bad luck. Not really much else it could be. You pick them up and claim? Got you, okay. That's just bad luck then, I guess. That's really bad luck. Just a question, what's the point of setting up for a grandmother population, resetting the fallow? Because they'll still be in the same home range, Lytonics, and 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a lot of places that will still have fallow deer even after a reset. Think of it this way. Let's say there's like... I always use whitetail as an example. Let's say there's 150 possible places a whitetail zone could be. Whenever your population's generated, it's going to choose like 60 to 75 of those. And it'll check like random ones, right? Or it'll spawn them in random ones. But there's also what's called a home range where they can only be in a certain area. So like for the fallow deer, they can only be within the area that I'm circling right now. This is the only places that you can find fallow. So, I have 16 tents. I can place 16 tents in the majority of these places, so I can quickly check all of them when the update releases. And, like, immediately get going on the grind. And then I can adjust the ones that are in bad spots to be in better spots as well. So it's just a way to get a little head start whenever the update hits. I don't expect all of them to be placed in spots that will be permanent. But if I can have, like, 7 or 8 locations where the tent is in a good spot, then that already gives me a head start on the Great One grind. So it's more of like preparing for the grind with getting those tents in places that are probably going to be favorable spots. They won't change the home range. Jaxie would have mentioned if they did. Plus, they recently changed the home range of fallow deer. The last time they did reworks to Tiabaroa and Hirschfelden, so they wouldn't change it again. So we don't have to worry about a home range change. They're walking across there. Okay, that's more shallow than I thought it was. You tell me I could have just walked across? Bro. Really? I could have just walked across. Come on, man. I think at this point we pretty much got all the spots set up that we want to, though. Let's see. Except for here. I need to check this little stretch. What score is Diamond Fallow? 250 something. I don't remember exactly. It's 250 something, I know that. I know it's somewhere in that range. Ma'am, can you leave? Thank you. There we go. It's 251? Gotcha, okay. Okay, so we are basically set up for the fallow. Aside from I need a tent there, probably. Let's go plop a tent down over there. Can I please fast travel? Clicking would be nice. It'd be nice to be able to click properly. Roughly like 200 Costo Gym. 200, give or take a little bit. All these fallow. Yeah, I honestly think this is going to be one of the fastest grinds to set up, like, ever. Whitetail on Layton took so long to manage down. It was like 100 hours to start seeing results. And then another 100 hours to get past that, like, 75 to 80% mark of level 1s on the map. Getting to the point where we were getting a whitetail diamond like every 20 kills. It took like 200 hours to get to that point, easily. Not whitetail. Fallow, I imagine these are going to be faster. Like, probably half the time. This is probably going to be like half the time to get them managed. Now, let's buy a few more tents. I want to use, like, only the camo tents for the most part. There we go. Okay, so we are pretty much set up. We're pretty much set up for preparing for Fallow. We got one more little stretch of the shoreline to check. We'll probably drop a tent like in the middle of it. Exactly, Dynamic. That's exactly the idea. That is exactly why we're doing it. That way we don't have to walk around and figure out where to put zones or where to get our tents placed as quickly. Because, like, if I wait until the update, I'm going to have to do a lot of walking. Like, we've already been walking for an hour. And I walked about another hour off stream to get these tents placed along this area. So, I definitely think this is going to help us when the update actually hits, because we'll be able to just jump straight to the areas the Fallow are in. And we're just going to hope, we're just going to cross our fingers that we get zones in basically the same places. Hey, Tyke, how's it going? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing good. I am just so excited for this update. So excited I couldn't wait to set up for Fallow. Want a Mule Deer Great One? Oh my gosh, dude, Mule Deer Great One would be so good. That would be so awesome. Just got my first rare of the grind. Nice, that hunter guy. That's awesome, man. That is awesome, dude. Yeah, update is going to be the 20th. It's going to be a really awesome update. I'm super excited for it. Early access will start the 16th. Or at least that's when we'll be able to show stuff off. So stay tuned for the 16th and the 20th. Lots of cool stuff. Ah, it's past their drink time. I forgot to reset the time. That explains a lot. That explains everything, man. Open space. That's not an open space. What? Tell me that isn't open space? Okay. Okay, Call the Wild. Okay. Nice, Dynamic. That's awesome, man. Think you just passed the zone? I did, yeah. I grabbed it, though, I think. Yeah, boom, boom. Got both of those zones. Can't wait to get my... wait. Oh, Tinkers? I have no idea what that is. Into the Ruse. Cannot wait to see what they've given us for furs with him. Oh, for sure. I'm super excited. It's gonna be awesome. Got a super rare Pharaoh goat. Nice, Jesse. That's awesome. Oh, fingers you meant. Got you. Okay. You see, I thought that might be what you meant, but at the same time, I was like, is it? Maybe it's just like, maybe Tingers is just like some type of lingo I've never heard of. When did I get my first 10 Fabled? I got it like a week after the release of Rancho del Arroyo. It was quite a moment, man. It was quite a moment. Oh my gosh, Cheetah, how's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. 25 months as a member, Cheetah. Jeez. That's a long time as a member. Holy. Thank you, dude. Long time supporter there. No, we haven't even started the bear hunting today, Bryson. We've just been exploring the fallow zones, trying to get a feel for where they're going to be located. Hey, YC, how's it going? You didn't miss too much. We've just been kind of exploring the fallow deer, like, range and trying to figure out where we're probably going to be needing to set up everything to get as quick of access to the fallow deer as possible when the update releases. Figured it's better to kind of prepare a general setup of tents before the update. That way we can quickly move to where all our zones are once they do the reset. And we're just shooting some fallow as we go, also in hopes of maybe getting an albino to spawn. Hoping that I can get an albino. True, true. He may be one ahead of you, Archie, but you are a moderator, so that makes you special. Hey, Benjamin, how's it going? Okay, so I think that's close enough to an outpost. You know what? I think we're done. How many tents do we have left? Let's just place a few down to see. 1, 2. Okay, so we have 2 left. That's actually perfect. Because these 2 will help us move any of the tents that are in bad spots when the update drops. Now, it's that time of day, guys. That time of day. The part of the stream I dread. Spare time. Spare time. It's bear time. You guys know what that means. It means my day just got a little bit worse. We'll see how this goes, though. Bear time. Yep, Archie, it's bear time. The time of day where we cry. Yes, very much so. Very much so. But it's okay because, you know, the more we cry along the way, the better it will be when it comes that day. We'll get the bear and we'll be happy. Yeah, exactly, Nicholas. It's time to help myself along the grind. Calling it you're finally going to get it today? I would love that, Draco. I mean, yesterday we got my first brown of like... probably in like 4,000 kills or more. 4,000 or 5,000 kills since our last brown fur type. Actually, even more, I think. Oh, let me get up the bear counter.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we've had almost 8,000 kills in total. I think it's been at least 6,000 since we had got a brown. And we ended up getting one yesterday, so maybe that's, oh, no! Ah! I didn't mean to do that! I'm so sorry! I am so sorry, I just hit you with a 22. Oh, no. Kaden, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. EW stream tomorrow? Yes, I believe so. I believe tomorrow they are revealing Australia. I think they're actually going to show some Australia stuff tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Big day tomorrow. Big day. It's going to be exciting. Great start. Yeah, we're off to a good start. Yeah. We're doing good. Really good. Tell yourself today is the day. I mean, we've been trying, like, reverse psychology with the bears, you know, like, I don't want a bear. Bears suck. We don't need bears. And we're trying to, like, make them think that I don't want them so they can, like, pop out a great one and show me that I need them. But it hasn't worked so far, so... I don't know, maybe we do need to, like, just be extra optimistic about it. Like, maybe instead of the reverse psychology, we should just be like, please, bears. Please give me a great one. I know that, like, I know I've already got so many whitetail, but please, I don't have a bear. It would mean the world to me to get a bear. In fact, bears are my favorite great one. I mean, for real, like, they're definitely my favorite. Maybe that's how we'll get the great one. We just gotta sweet talk him a little bit. Sweet talk him till he shows up. Oof. Died before I could even get the follow-up. Bark and it will show... Why? Why? Why would barking make a bear show up? Unless you're talking about the kind of like warning call bark they do. I mean, I don't know if it's actually called a bark, though. Howdy, Clay Drew. Welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing real good. Oh my gosh, it's Brobra too. Everybody dropping in. Holy. Did I HM my Great One grind in Medved? I did, yes. So we did HM on Medved for like the first couple thousand kills. Then we partially undid it to where it was like half herd management. And it took forever. Like, I thought that I had undid it more, but I think it was pretty clear that we didn't fully undo it. This was during the time where I was stopping herd management, right? I undid like as much as I could, but I think I missed a lot of the solos because we were still getting a level 5 like every 60 to 70 kills, so I definitely didn't get as much of it undone as I wanted to at the time. So like we did probably a couple thousand kills with herd management, probably like 2,500 I would say, and then another like 2,500 with like half herd management. And that's when we kind of left. That's when we left Medved because it just wasn't cooperating. We were losing respawns. And then we went to Rev and things completely flipped around and we were doing great on Rev. So yes, for the majority of the time, I did HM on Medved. To be honest though, I don't recommend herd management on Moose. It sucks. It's not fun at all. Moose herd management has to be the most annoying herd management I've ever done. You know it's bad when the bears were easier to manage. Like, I had more fun managing the bears than I did the moose. And like, that says something, because I don't like hunting the bears that much. But it was more enjoyable to manage them than moose. Crazy, I know. It almost feels wrong to say that. Oh, another bear. All 5 of them are here. Another mythical. Dude. Mythicals everywhere. I don't know if I'm allowed to raid it yet, Luke. I don't know if I can raid it. I don't think I can because... I don't know. Just to be on the safe side, I'm not going to. As always, I can't like talk on anything that hasn't been publicly shown. All I can say is from what Jaxiebeard has shown off, and from like the little Roosadeer video I got to do, and from what we've seen from Flinter's Bantang video, it's looking good. That's like the most I can say though, is it's looking good. And I'm very excited. But you know, I gotta be careful what I say. Oh, this was the same mythical, okay. So that wasn't a new mythical, it was the same one. I missed him apparently. Yeah, you see, that's the theory that a lot of people have, Ender, but from all the grinding I've done, I haven't seen anything that says that's necessarily true, but at the same time, I can't say that it's not possible, because I'm sure it's a possibility. It's just, from what I've seen, I don't see any solid evidence that shows that it does affect Great Ones. And that's like basing it off of a lot of my grinds. We look at my Red Deer grinds and 6,000, 6.7 thousand with the most extreme herd management I've ever done. I'm pretty heavily managed on bears for the most part. I mean, not fully, but pretty far into it. It's been like 8,000 kills. I mean, our last like 5 herd management whitetail, or actually last 6 herd management whitetail grinds, only 2 of them have been sub 1,500 or sub 1,400. The rest have been between 1,400 and 2,270, I believe. So like, it's just too much inconsistencies to say that it does affect them. Even iBuy doesn't believe it affects them nowadays, Ender. He had a bunch of really long grinds recently that have kind of changed his perspective on it a little bit. Which is kind of how I am too. Like, I used to think that it affected them, and then as I did more grinds, it changed my mind. At the beginning, I was like, it definitely doesn't affect them. And then the second I started having some fast red deer grinds, like I think I got a red deer in 780, and then I got another red deer in like 180, and that made me think, okay, maybe it does affect them. And then after the next like 20 plus whitetail grinds that I did, and all my moose grinds, and now this bear grind, it's got me to the point where I'm pretty confident that there's nothing that affects great ones. But I still can't completely rule it out, right? And I really don't think that we'll ever know. I don't think we'll ever fully know. Because we see a lot of long grinds with herd management, and we see a lot of short grinds without herd management, and vice versa. So it's hard to say. Really hard to say for sure, but all we can do is speculate. IHM, look how many kills I'm in. I know, Cladra, you've been having a rough time with those grinds. And with so many, like, inconsistencies from one grind to another, I just feel like there's not enough evidence to say that it does affect it. It's definitely a possibility. I mean, anything's a possibility, but I definitely don't think that it for sure increases the chances. There's obviously a slight chance it does, but if it does have any effect on great ones, it certainly isn't a lot, because it doesn't change. It sure hasn't changed my average grinds. My grinds on average are the same no matter what I'm using. Which is why I've chose to believe that it doesn't affect them. Just from what I've seen in my grinds, and what I've seen throughout the grinds my friends have done and my moderators have done, and then like some people in the community have done, it seems like there's a lot of inconsistencies no matter what you're using. A lot of randomness, which to me just screams RNG. But it's hard to say at the end of the day. There we go. Well, guys, we are 16 kills away from 8,000. Yikes. That's bad. That's really bad. Hey, little level 7. Oh, and if you guys were not here for yesterday's bear grind, right? We did a little bit of hunting in other zones I normally don't hunt. So we undid our HM slightly. So like instead of a diamond every 40 kills, we're getting one like a diamond every 60 kills now, probably. Because I had a few people suggesting that maybe I wasn't hunting enough zones, which I don't think that would affect a great one spawn, because I'm pretty sure, like when Ibai got his first great one to spawn, and maybe even the second one, he wasn't shooting a lot, and then I think by the time he had his fourth, he was shooting more? I don't know, I'm a little confused on what order he was doing that in, but I think at one point he did get a great one to spawn by just shooting a few bears. I think it was his first one. So I don't think that's what's preventing us from getting a great one. I think we're just getting really poor RNG. It definitely seems like bears are one of the hardest great ones to get. If not the hardest, they're at least the second hardest. What if the SRP reset changed it, though? It's hard to say, Zachy. Because, like, you used to be able to get a lot more bears in, like, smaller areas. Like, now they're more spread out, so it makes it harder to hunt more bears. So maybe it affected them. It's hard to say. Holy bears. They're everywhere. 8,000 will be the great one that tried to eat Brobra. I mean, any great one that wants to eat Brobra is a friend of mine. Rest in pieces, Brobra. Death via bear. Rest in pieces. He will be remembered. They need to change the drink time back. I agree, Jake. I personally think they need to revert the home range as well. Bears were in a better place before they changed the home range. Like, I loved it when Mule Deer Outpost was like an insane hotspot and you could just find tons of them there. We're going to check some of these lakes over here because I want to figure out where those ones I shot yesterday went and if they became like high levels. If they became high levels, I want to shoot them. Because I kind of feel like it was a mistake trying to implement new zones into the grind, because now I don't know where they've gone. They're just disappeared. They haven't gone to the same place. Yeah, that's really luck. That's really good luck, Zaki. That's insane. The problem that I have with hunting more than like these two lakes is the inconsistencies. Like, none of the other lakes are quick to get respawns. Like, when I hunt those two lakes, they're instantly there, and I love it. Which is why I continue to hunt them like that. You stupid mountain lions, get out of here. Nobody likes mountain lions on SRP. Just change their home ranges, please. Make them away. Make them go away from bears. Do bears one half of the map and those the other half, please. Oh, gosh. It's insane. Those silly, silly bears, man. Or silly mountain lions. I mean, the bears are pretty silly too, but... No clue what you guys are talking about in chat. I have stream on mute. Got you, bro. Gotcha. Oh, if it... Why did I respond to you? You can't hear me anyway. The 4 top left lakes. These 4? Holy. That's crazy. That's crazy that he got those ones to be his final lakes. How many bears is he killing per hour? I would imagine hunting those lakes, it would be less than what I've been doing. Who knows, though? Maybe hunting, like... Oh, there's a 7. There's a 7. Okay. We got a 7 right here. Beautiful. I should have left a tent down there, but I picked it up to add to other spots. Hey, Ben, how's it going, man? Very top left one is best for me. Yeah, I only get a couple spawns there. I think my only spawn up there is a level 1 right now. And then occasionally I get another bear that pops up. But I've been leaving a 1 there that I stacked. However, like I was saying, I do occasionally get another bear to spawn there. But not often. What if you legit got in the next little bit? I would freak out so much. Like, I think at this point, anytime that I get it, I'm gonna freak out so bad. There's been so much that has gone into this. Nice, Ben. That's awesome. I'm doing good as well. Ooh, that's a zone. What level are you, sir? Okay, this is that other 4. So, good to know we still got 2 4s here. But that random 7 showed up. Definitely one of the ones we shot from up here. Want to see you get a spotted? Ah, man, could you imagine? To be honest, spotted is not one of my favorites. It's like my 3rd, I think. I'd prefer chest... Actually, no, it's my 4th favorite now that I think of it. I'd prefer Fabled Chestnut as my number 1. Fabled Spirit, and then Fabled Cream. Number 4 would be Fabled Spotted. Number 5 would be the Ghost Mask Glacier. And then number 6 would be the other Glacier. That's kind of my ranking of them as of now. Level 7 down. Let's see if we got anything back here. No, I'm definitely not going to stack the first Great One Bear, B. Jones. No way. No way. You'd have to be crazy to think that I'd stack my first bear ever. Oh, we got... Oh! Hey! Level 9! Let's go! Okay, that's the last thing I expected. A 9 at this lake. What? You kidding me? That is wild. This is the last lake I expected it to be at. It's not a great one, but... don't you do that quick stand-up. Oh, gosh. And we got it. Boom. That is kill 7,889. Oh! Chill, bro. I know I shot your buddy, but chill. Okay, I'm assuming you were not rendered in. Nothing else there? Ah! Expected nothing less. You know, like I've said, bears don't like me. Bears don't like me at all. How many bear zones should I have to start with? To be honest, I have no idea, Draco. Bears are all solo, so they move every time you kill them. So you're constantly, like, losing zones and regaining zones and stuff. I didn't even bother counting for bears, because it's just not worth it to me. That shows how the grind's going. Yeah, a little bit. I might have to go downstairs and grab another drink. We will see. If it keeps up like that, at least. Couple there. Oh, 7 again. Nice. Okay, so we got a few 7s here. Would have been cool if it was a cinnamon. Don't say that, Zachy. You trying to, like, make me cry here? You trying to curse me with a troll cinnamon? Bro, come on. I know even you wouldn't wish that on me. That's just rude. What time do bears drink on silver? They drink from 20 to 0. It's really bad drink time, in my opinion. Still curious why they chose that for the drink time. I really feel personally like a great drink time for bears would have been like 3 to 6 or like 4 to 7. I think 4 to 7 would have been great. Really feel like if they wanted to make them be like kind of nighttime, 4 to 7 would have been the move. Hoping that one of these days they'll think about that and maybe rework it. Because it would make the grind more fun because you'd actually be in the daytime and you could actually enjoy spotting the great one and seeing its beautiful fur. That's the only thing that I'm really not looking forward to when we do see it. I feel like all this work is going to, in a way, get kind of tainted by the fact that it's going to be nighttime. We won't even be able to, like, see what fur type it is super clearly. And even when we figure out what fur type it is, it's going to be like, yeah, but we can barely see it. I feel like the only way to take Great One bears in, like, their full glory is to follow them to their feeding and resting zones after you find them. I feel like that's the best way to take a Great One bear. And it's like, I don't want to have to wait all that time to, like, track it to another zone. It's just unfortunate they drink at night. But it is what it is. We can't change it, so we just gotta deal with it. Still the 1. So we don't have a respawn here. Boom. No, the Great One isn't in another zone, dropping and watching. We spent over 30 hours searching the map before we went to 2 zones only. And once we went to 2 zones, we had 5 respawns and have never lost one since then. So it's not anywhere else on the map. Unless it spawned yesterday when we shot the 3 or 4 here. That's the only way that it would be somewhere else, I'd say. What is HM? HM means herd management. It's essentially the act of, like, leaving all the low levels on your map and only shooting the higher levels. And it makes it so you get diamonds more often. Got a couple guides on the channel if you're interested. Yeah, no problem. Your moose won't respawn? That's a very common problem. I've got the same issue, Gray 350. I cannot get my Revontuli or Medved moose to respawn properly. I've lost over 30 on both of them. Just out of nowhere. And a couple times on Medved they eventually came back, but this most recent time they didn't. Oh my gosh, you just popped into render. There's 4 here. That one definitely fled. Gave up on my moose grind after the inconsistency. Yeah, me too, Strife. I couldn't do it any longer. It just, it wasn't fun. The thing about the bear grind, at least, is it stays consistent. Like, the bear grind's been one of the most consistent grinds I've ever had. Once I got the rest of the map managed down, and we're able to just hunt 2 zones, it got it to a point where it was really consistent. And even after we've started hunting a couple of these other zones again, these 2 zones are still remaining consistent, so it's been a tolerable grind. It's definitely not been fun just because of how long it's been, but I'm gonna say it right now. If I had got a great one, bear within the first 3,000, I'd probably not have got to the point where I wasn't enjoying it. If I had a normal length bear grind, I probably would have actually had fun, because we have got them to a really consistent state. Yeah, Brylan, I remember you. The Moose Great One's so good, though. Oh yeah, it looks amazing. But I've already got one of my favorite combinations, so I'm content with what I have for the Moose as of now. It's one of those things where, sure, I'd love a Fabled Birch, and I'd love a typical rack, preferably that combination, but I'm happy with my 2-tone big rack. Like, we'll eventually go for Moose again, and I think when we do, we're going to go to Yukon. I had a lot of people request Yukon, and I mean, it's a map that we haven't touched yet for Moose, so we won't have to worry about respawns being missing. We would just have to hope that we don't start losing respawns like we did on Rev and Medved. $8K yet? Yes, we're about to hit 8K. We're 8 kills away from 8K. Just terrible, man. Do you think you're going to get a great one bear or fallow first? Fallow. 100% fallow. Like, my bets is on fallow, man. My bets is on fallow. I just don't feel like the bear is going to be nice. Maybe I'm wrong, though. 2 6s and a 7. $7,995. We're doing great. Oh, accidentally typing here. Sometimes when I go to press reload, I accidentally hit the T that's next to it, and it opens up the chat box. Fun times. Give it 2 more runs and you'll see 10 fabled. I hope you're right. I definitely hope you're right. Great one in 5 kills? I mean, wishful thinking, but I like the way you think, man. There's the other 2 from these zones. $79.97. That's crazy. We're about to hit 8,000, guys. We are about to hit 8,000 kills on the bear grind. That's just so ridiculous. Like, I remember when the bear first released, I thought iBuy's 6,000 kill grind was ridiculous. And now here I am on an 8,000 kill grind. I better get like 3 bears back to back within 1,000 kills after this to make up for it. There we go. There's a 7. We'll do a quick little check skadoodle over here. You wanted it at that zone? Me too, Tyke. Me too. I like that zone a lot. Fallow Great One gonna be light work? For real, Redux. I feel like the Fallow Great One's gonna be like Whitetail. They're similar size. Fallow Deer have always been really good at giving lots of diamonds, so maybe they'll give lots of Great Ones. And also, they're just placed so well on Tiabaroa. It's gonna be easy to kill tons of them. I'm excited. I have Lady Luck with bears. Lady got hers like in 900, I think. I definitely don't have Lady Luck with bears. Lady got her bear super quick. I have not been so lucky. Hey, Bebop, how's it going? Do Whitetail give easy Great Ones? Yeah, for the most part they do. They do. Why wait for back-to-backs to just get 3 bears in one? You know, why didn't I think of that? Could you imagine if we actually get like multiple Great One bears in one run? That would be some mind-boggling stuff. That would actually make this worth it. If I got like multiple Great One bears in one run, oh my gosh. That'd be so insane. Alright, nothing there. Not gonna waste too much time at those zones, as I don't really like them. Nice call, the wild Nathan. Just get better. You know, I should probably try that, Raid. I should probably try that. Oh, no, Beaming Dog. That is the worst. It's just like they're trying to taunt you at that point. Your 5 respawns will come back as Great Ones? Dude. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? The closest I ever got to getting 2 Great Ones in one run was with Whitetail. Like 5, 6, 7 months ago, maybe longer. It was when we were first like really heavy into our like first Whitetail herd management grind. We had got a Great One. And then like 80 kills later, we got another Great One. But we didn't spot it till the next day. We could have had 2 seen in one stream. But we ended the stream before I went and spotted it. So we ended up spotting it the next day. But like, that's the closest I've ever been to getting them to spawn in the same run. And that's out of 37 Great Ones. I've only had one situation where I almost got them in the same run, but they were a few runs apart. Still crazy, though, when you think about it. Thought I heard a bear. I guess not. As we're fast traveling, I will be right back, guys. Gonna grab a drink real quickly. Shouldn't be more than 2 minutes. Is that 2 minutes? Or was I slightly longer? I had to talk to my wife for a quick second, so... I think I made it back in less than 2 minutes. Ooh, mythical. And a 6. And that is 8,000 kills. Oh my. Hey, Pike, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. It was longer. Ah, man. Feels bad. Another bear. Yep, we just hit 8,000 kills. 1 in the chamber, 1 bear dead. That is 8,001. Oh, man. Bear ran in front of me. I bet it did, Zachy, at the top of the tower. I bet it did. Oh my gosh, these bears. Driving me insane. How many kills am I into the grind? 8,001. Too many. How is the hunting going? Terribly. Terribly. It's going like every single bear grinding stream ever. It's bears. Not much more I can say. Wow, Bebop, you're right. I'm sorry. Apologies, guys. I get it. I was 1 second late, so let's do a couple gifted memberships. I'm sorry, guys. I was 1 second late. I said 2 minutes when it turned out to be 2 minutes and 1 second, so there you guys go. 5 gifted. Let's see who gets those. Who will get the gifteds? Congrats to Mr. Snack, Trophy Hunter, Buckslayer, Caden, and Mr. Squirrel. You guys all got gifted memberships. Congrats. Enjoy all the emotes and the other cool perks that come with those. Holy, there we go. Nicholas, thank you for the super chat, dude. Thank you for the super chat. Right before I stop for the day, I reset the time. Just check my zones before I stop. I don't want to miss the great one. I don't want him to run. Dude, I do the same thing sometimes. Like, especially like if I'm planning to like not grind for a little bit, then I do the same thing. I check every single zone that I hunt and make sure that I'm not missing anything. Holy. It's one of those like what's the word? I can't think of the word, but you know, you're just being careful. You don't want to miss it, right? Gotta make sure. The next pond it is? Maybe. That'd be awesome. Turkey call. Gobble, gobble, gobble. 3 over there. Or there's 3 at the other one. 3 at the other lake. None down here so far. It eases the mind? It does. It does. Which, you know, I get it, you know? I understand why people want me to check the other lakes for the great one, but it's like, I already know that they're not at the other lakes because I've already checked them probably like 5 to 10 times each before we stopped hunting them all. So I know that we don't have any at other lakes, but I get why people ask. They want that peace of mind of like, I don't want you to keep grinding if it's already on the map. So I get it. But yeah, we've checked everything thorough for me. We are just the most unlucky people in Call of the Wild for bears. But we make up for it with whitetail. At least that's what I tell myself to make the pain of the bears go away. How much do I spend per grind? Man, a lot? It depends on the grind, though. Moose broke the bank because I had to constantly reset the time just to get them in their zones quickly. I lost like 1.5 million or something crazy like that hunting moose on Medved. It was ridiculous. But then with whitetail, I've gained a little bit of money. And with bears, I've gained a ton of money. Because like with the bears, I don't need to reset the time a ton. It's just like repeatedly shooting the same 5 bears with like no time resets until it hits the end of the drink time. So the bears have actually gained me so much money. In a way, they're kind of like my money grind. And the only reason I don't ever recommend bears to people for like making money is because it's really hard to get them to a point where you can actually make money off of them. I never in a million years would have believed that I could get to grinding only 2 lakes. What is diamond score for caribou? We just talked about this the other day, but I can't remember. I think it's like 430 something. I want to say 430. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right, iCatch. There's a lot of, like, fakes out there. I mean, I found people impersonating me before in multiplayer. The only reason people do that is because they want to try and make that person look bad, right? Which is why you'll commonly see, like, you'll run into hackers, right, that have the name of, like, a famous YouTuber or, like, a streamer of, like, any game, really. You see that with, like, competitive FPS shooters a lot more than you do in games like Call of the Wild, but, yeah, people will 100%, like, change their name to the name of, like, a YouTuber or a streamer. $430? Okay, yeah, I thought so. I was gonna say, if I forget this, then my memory's just that bad, because we talked about it like yesterday. Heck, I have seen people being you in multiplayer always get a great chuckle derailing that kind of thing. Yeah, it's wild. It is wild for sure. And like it's always pretty obvious when it's a fake from my experience. Like, I've ran into fake Flinters before. I've ran into fake Lady Legends. I've ran into fake Mel's Gamings. Like, but I can always tell when it's the real one. Usually by the map. Like, based on how well somebody places their tents and tripods, based on what their need zone situation is looking like on their map, I can usually tell when it's legitimate and when it's a fake. And also, I guess part of that is just because I can see, like, if somebody's actually playing. Brief moment when you joined Mel's server, but then it was like, oh wait, no, everyone is here. Yeah, like for a second I was a little confused, and I'm sure you guys are probably questioning if it was me or not. That was a fun time, by the way. I enjoyed that. It was quite the surprise when I joined because I see Mel's name as the server, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, literally everybody in here I recognize. Hey, no, don't run. All right, you guys know what time it is. Quick fast travel. Let's bop this one. Get in the stand quickly. Go to the 300 for this one. Wait, no? It didn't take this path. Usually you'll see them going this way. It went that way into the trees. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. 8,011 kills. There we go. Yeah, one more track. Okay. So it was just that one that got away. What is diamond for black bear? 2280. Oh, the ghost stories were fun last night. That was an interesting addition to the stream. I didn't expect the whole like conversation to divulge into like our IRL ghost stories and stuff. Like that was fun time. Always enjoyable to bring Brobra on. Got trolled by a lion today. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, it's always Papa Bear time. We're always popping bears. Always smoking those bears. I might at some point bow fishing. I was actually thinking about doing it on the second channel soon. For those that are not familiar, since we got quite a few people in here at the moment, if you have not already, be sure to subscribe to the second channel. That's where I post all non-hunting and fishing content. So if you like the games like Phasmophobia, Escape from Tarkov, like all the FPS games and stuff that we used to play here on the channel, I play them on my second channel now. So be sure to click the link in chat if you have not already subscribed to that channel and if you want to see that type of content. If not, then you know it is what it is. Not required to, but if you like that content, it's there. It was interesting, Redux. It was an interesting night. It was fun, though. It was really fun. I gotta say, though, Brober's way better of a storyteller than me. I just can't tell stories the same way that Brober does. Like, I can give you the facts of the story. Like, I can give you the, like, points of the story, but I suck at the lead-up. I absolutely suck at the lead-up. Brober just kills that stuff. He is definitely a storyteller. That is for sure. Am I going to do a fallow grind on Australia? Possibly a little bit during early access, but, not whenever we get live, not whenever we get it on the live servers. Once it hits the 20th and we get full release, I'm going to be hunting Tiabaroa. Because Tiabaroa is just so good. It's so good that I doubt Australia could beat it. Oh, gotcha, Johnny. No worries. No worries. It is what it is, you know? Go grab these two. Really want to stay and see you crack that great one, Bear. I know he's coming. Feel it in my grandma bones. But it's also 1:20 a.m. and I gotta sleep. Best of luck finding him, Crowman. Hey, no problem, Tyke. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you have a good rest, and thank you for stopping by again. Level 6, and there's the other one. Especially with Australia being feed zone focused. Do we know it's feed zone focused? I don't think so. I don't think we've heard anything about whether it's feed zone or drink zone focused. All that is still unknown. By feed zone focused, are you talking about the lack of water? When Jaxie showed the map last week, or I guess it was 2 weeks ago at this point, I don't think that would mean that it's feed zone focused. I just think that would mean there's less water to look, so it'd probably be more heavily drink zone focused, right? That'd be my prediction, at least. The less water usually means easier drink zones. That's how it's been in the past. Like, Verhonga has some of the lowest water count in all of reserves. Like, usually that means that it's really easy to hunt them in their drink zones. Jaxie said it's feed zone and rest zone focused. Got you. I mean, I still don't think that would be the case. Usually less water means easier drink zones. Like I said, Verhonga, it's got barely any drink zones, or it's got barely any lakes, and that makes it so easy to hunt the drink zones because there's just not a lot of places to look. And so you kind of know where they're going to be. At least in the past, every time there's been low water count, it makes it really easy to hunt the drink zones. Maybe what he means is there's less drink zones. I'd say that's probably what he meant, is that there's less drink zones, more feeding and resting. I didn't see a lot of lakes, Merle. Like, when you compare it to Revontuli or New England, like, it's got a very low water count from what we've seen. I think it's going to be good for drink zones. I think it's going to be really good for drink zones. Just based on that alone. Now, I suppose a lot of that's going to depend on what the drink times are, right? I suppose bad drink times could make it more feed zone focused, but the actual, like, water count looks really good. I'm excited for it. Yep, still no Great One Bear, Skull Slayer. Crow doesn't get that lucky, no. We're currently at 8,017 kills. Kidding me? I don't get Great One Bears. Nah. I'll get a Great One Hare before getting a Great One Bear at this point. There's no Great One Bunnies even in the game, and I'd probably get it before a bear. You didn't miss too much, Call of the Wild, Nathan. You didn't miss too much. Yep, 8,000. We've surpassed 8,000. Such an absurd number, man. Also, just a heads up, guys, I'm probably going to do a little bit of streaming on the second account tonight. So, again, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the second YouTube channel. We're going to be streaming probably some Ground Branch tonight, I would imagine. It's been a bit since we've done Ground Branch, so I kind of want to get back into some Ground Branch missions. Yes, 22, this is live. What are you going to do once you get the Great One Bear? Celebrate. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to celebrate really hard. Like, extra celebration with celebration on top. It's gonna be a party. Oh my gosh, there was more here. Dude, chill. Oh, can't stay still. Ooh, you bears, calm down. What is the hardest to grind for the Great One? Black Bear. Definitely Black Bear. They're not the highest kill count average, but it just takes so long to find bears. I'd say on average, Great One Red Deer takes the longest to, like, get one in terms of kills. Like, it takes the most kills to get a Great One Red Deer. However, they're really easy to find, so you end up killing them super quickly. So I'd say bear overall is the toughest, just because you struggle to get even 30 bears in an hour. In many cases. It's just really tough. Like, extra tough. How many kills am I at? 8,019. Do I like camping? Yes, I've been camping many times. In fact, I'm thinking one of these days, I might end up doing like we might end up doing like a camping trip, right? And I might try to record a bunch of like fishing content. Think that could be quite cool. No, I'm not going to take the Great One with the shotgun. I've already said before that I'm not risking it with our first Great One Bear. First Great One Bear is getting shot with either the 300 or the 338. Something that I have used on tons of bears that I'm super comfortable with. There we go. Level 6? I don't know why, but recently I've been wanting to use the 300 on these more instead of the 338. Just, you know, get something different going. I'm not killing it with the rhino. I can tell you that. Oh my gosh, what happened, Ben? What happened, dude? What'd you do? Another level 1 rare on your map? Oh my. Bro, how does that even happen? All those level 1 rares, dude. That bear didn't die anytime soon, so we're gonna just main menu. Use the Mosin on the bear. No. Mosin's got accuracy issues. I'm not gonna do that. You crazy, Zachy? I mean, I know you're probably joking, but are you crazy? Well, that's definitely not our highest bear kill count in an hour. That was like 38 bears in an hour. Not my best. But part of that's just because we were hunting other lakes as well. How tall am I IRL? I'm technically like 6 foot. I don't honestly know what height I really am. The last 2 times that I was measured by a doctor, right? One time they said I was 6 foot. The next time they said I was 5'11" 3/4. So like, I don't know if I'm 5'11" 3/4 or if I'm 6 foot. I don't know which one it is. It's one of those though. It's easier just to round up and say 6 foot, to be honest. There we go. Okay, there was another. Crow's 5'1"? Probably. Crow, can we see a sneak peek reaction if you see a great one? What? What do you mean? I mean, I've spotted many great ones before. You can see my reactions through there. How can I, like, do a reaction if there's nothing to react to, right? Like, I can't just, like, give a sneak preview if I don't have anything to react to. There's only 2 things that can make me react that way, right? A great one, and trying to trick Brober into thinking I spotted a super rare on his map. That's the only time that I can react like that, you know? I gotta really get into it. Alright, just those 2. I should have known, Pike. Holy. Gotta be like the tallest human in existence. My gosh. Crow 5'12". Hey, that's, you know, that's a... Why is it that saying 5'12" doesn't sound as cool as saying 6 foot? I mean, it's the same thing, 5 foot 12 inches would literally be 6 foot. But like, it doesn't sound as cool as saying 6 foot. It really doesn't. Wild, Oklahoma. Gave my red deer grind up after my red deer reset randomly. Ooh, yikes, dude. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. They moved my red deer around last time they did like last time they did, what was it? What was the update that moved red deer around? I know there was an update that they weren't supposed to like have anything done to them, and then suddenly they moved to different zones. That happened to me, and I haven't really hunted them since. It was New England? Okay, so the New England update, yeah. All my red deer zones moved around, and I think, to be honest, I'm pretty sure they reset as well, because I see a lot more big males than what I used to have. So I'm like 99% sure it reset my red deer with the New England. Oh, legendary! Let's go. Okay, another legendary. Whew, let's go. Please be a super rare. Second level 9 of the day. Let's go. Are you a super rare? Nope. It's a normal one. Sad day. Hey, it's a diamond though. I'll take that. 2288. Love to see it. Our first diamond of the day. Second level 9. Let's go. That is awesome, guys. $8,027 kills. So that was like 30 kills since the last 9, I think. Approximately. Like kind of around that range. Not bad. Not bad at all. The 9 will respawn as the great one? I hope so. What gun do I use? Currently using the 300 Magnum and the 338. To be honest, I'm kind of alternating between them. Yeah, I might do that at some point, Redux. I might do that at some point. Probably not till after early access, though, because there's going to be a lot of, like... I've got so much content I got to do for early access, as well as for the Great One Fallow grind and stuff. So it's probably going to have to wait. Plus, like, we got the EW stream tomorrow. So I'm going to be making a video on that as well. But at some point, I probably will do that. At some point, I will do that. Yeah, probably, JC. Knowing my luck. Oh, you can, Johnny? Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. What's the EW stream? I believe it's going to be showing off Australia to the public for the first time. Aside from, like, the video that me and Flinter have done for their channel. Aside from those Untamed Species episodes, this will be the first time that the world gets to see Australia. I mean, I guess the species of Australia, I should say. It went away? Oh no, Johnny. Why did it do that? What'd you do to make it go away? They were like, no, this is too much power. We can't give him this. Too much power. I'm not going to give myself an opportunity to botch the Great One Bear Shadow Fox. That's why I'm using either the 338 or the 300. I'm not even going to risk it. Not going to give myself even the slightest chance to mess it up. Jaxie did say it's going to be a big stream. He did indeed. My guess is it's probably going to be showing off all the species, because he said 2 weeks ago on the last DW stream, he had said that the next time that we saw Australia, it would be to take a look at the animals, right? So I feel like it's probably going to be the animals. I think it's got to be. Thank you, dear killer. Thank you. We're gonna get ourselves a great one because of that. He said in-depth look at the species. Yeah, so that definitely screams that they're gonna be giving close-ups and stuff and checking them out. Oh gosh. Why are you running? Why are you running? Stop it! Overkill, but you know, it had to be done. It had to be done, man. Assume you're making a vid about the stream? Yes, of course. I always try to make a recap video of their streams. For sure, for sure. Why is YouTube so glitchy? I mean, do you even need an answer for that, Johnny? Because it's YouTube. YouTube's always glitchy. They're just not very good at getting rid of glitches, I guess. Yeah, we did hit 115k, Johnny. I think that was yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before, one of those. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. It's always at 4%. You're not wrong, Zachy. Oh, man. There we go. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that, dude. The great one has to come soon. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying for 4,000 kills. It's got to happen soon, right? I've been saying that for like 4,000 kills at this point. Pike, thank you for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. When's the EW stream Central Time? What Brober said, I believe. 11 a.m. Brober got all the answers. How's it going, Brober? Brober, are you down to play some Ground Branch tonight? Because tonight is going to be a Ground Branch stream for me.
Oh my god.
It's not Tackle Tuesday, so, you know, you shouldn't have any excuse not to do it with me, you know? Join me for some Ground Branch, sir. There's a chance that John will join as well. I messaged him. He told me yesterday that he's back home and he's able to play more. So if he responds to me, John might be joining. And it'd be pretty sick if we could get at least 3. And I might try to invite my friend Kevin as well, because he's got Ground Branch. Is Ground Branch on Steam? It is, Johnny. It is indeed. I don't know if it's like confirmed to work on Steam Deck or not. You guys are muted if talking to me. Oh no. Okay. Somebody in chat, ask Brober if he's willing to join Ground Branch. Ask Brober if he wants to join Ground Branch tonight at like 7. 7 p.m. my time, Pacific Standard Time. Tell him that it's a possibility that John will join us as well. Oh my gosh, smoke them all, will ya? Holy. It's insane. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Hopefully that'll reach Brobra. You want to get good at 7? It's hilarious. That's great. See, that's the way you address Brober. You got to tell him to get good at the specified time, and then he'll be like, "Oh, you think I can't get good? I'll get good," and then he'll accept the challenge. Yes, right? Why is that accurate? Am I going to quit the bear grind if I get to 5,000? We're way past that, deer killer. We're at 8,035. We're way past 5,000 at this point. We're never quitting the bear grind. We just take breaks from time to time. Would I like a great one? Gray Wolf. I think that could be a solid great one. I don't know if it's definitely not my first pick, but I would definitely say it's not a bad pick either. Like, it'd be okay. You will get 10 fabled if you get good. Jeez, is that all it takes? Huh. Man, I should have had lots of great ones then. It'd be so annoying to grind, though. Would it? To be honest, I don't think Grey Wolf would be that tough to grind because Medved is really good for them. The drink time for Grey Wolf on Medved is actually not bad. And they're pretty plentiful. Nothing's going to spook them off because they do the spooking, so a Grey Wolf Great One would probably be not too bad to grind. 6 there. A chonky looking 5. And a 7. Holy, it's Caitlin in the building. How's it going, Caitlin? How's it going? The best animals in the game. Hey, don't push it. I assume you want to keep that moderator badge. Don't push it. Don't be saying such things as bears are the best animal in the game. Come on now. Come on. The whitetail have feelings too. The whitetail have feelings too, man. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Yeah, you got it, man. Still no great one. 8,038 kills. 8,038. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Also, Brober didn't respond to what you guys said in chat. I'm gonna have to DM him real quick. Okay. I sent Brober some messages. We'll see if he sees it. Because apparently he didn't see what you guys were saying in chat. Yeah, Adam, this has been a brutal grind. Like, I don't know what to do. I really don't at this point. No, don't spam Brober. I already messaged him in Discord, so he'll see it. He will see that message. What are the numbers at now? 8,038. Still too much. I mean, at this point, I think the answer is just going to be too much. I don't think I even need to give a number. I just need to say too much, and I think most people will get it, you know? What about a great one gator? I guess you could call it a grater. We got that greater gator. Great one gator would be cool if they made it so they don't sink. Just grind bears on Mississippi. I tried that once. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. I don't care what Zachy says. It was garbage. Never again. Never again will I grind Mississippi bears. Oh, that was vitals. Oh my. What did he just do? Yikes. He's hanging with Kinsko. Ah, that makes sense. That explains why he didn't see anything. Aw, they died together. That's adorable. Think your great one's running around at Layton? Well, if it's running around on Layton, I'll never see it because I refuse to take down my whitetail setup. Nice little 7 there. If they ever make a rabbit or hare great when I'm deleting the game, hey, that'll get Brober to talk in chat. How much y'all think that that's gonna make Brober talk in the chat? He defends his rabbits with his life. Okay, it died. Nice. I can see every chat, Bentley, but think of it this way. There's 414 people in here right now. At least 50 of those people are typing in chat. I can't respond to every message. There'd be no possible way to do that. So if I don't respond to your first message or your second message, chances are I just didn't get around to reading it because there was a ton of messages floating by and I had to pick out like 2 or 3 out of like 20 or 30. Thank you, Bentley. I appreciate that, dude. Glad you enjoy it. Let's see what we got here. That's just one bear, huh? I would have thought with that many tracks that'd be at least 2. These bears are playing tricks on me now. Not only are they not giving me great ones, but they're playing tricks too. Holy. Holy. Pretty much, Johnny. Pretty much. It's just how it be. I mean, there's times where I might, like, look at the game for, like 2 minutes straight and miss a bunch of stuff in chat. You know, it's just part of it. Because at the same time, I'm not only reading chat, I'm playing the game, too. And grinding, like, super hardcore like I do takes a lot of, like, focus to hit my shots. Gosh, they all just keep spawning here. My gosh. You're playing the game? I know, right? Crazy. Crazy. Because the game was built on that, Olivia. The game was designed on the metric system, so every number is going to be more even and easy to remember in the metric system. Not to mention, I played the Hunter Classic for years before playing this, and that was the only system you could use on Classic, so it's just more natural to transition into a new game using the same systems the old game had. That's like the quick of it. Where's this other one? There it is. That's the last one here. Jeez, we've been getting lucky. Like, this lake has had the majority of the bears for the last, like, 5 runs. 8,047. Cam, thank you for the super chat, dude. Sending again for great one. Luck. Love the content, Crow. You have truly changed the Call of the Wild community for the better. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. That is a huge compliment. Ooh, that's a huge track, too. Holy. Yeah, 227 to 290. That's a thick boy there. Thank you so much, though, man. Really appreciate it. Are there elk in Oregon? Yes, there is. There's Roosevelt elks. There is some Roosevelt elks here. It depends, Reflex. So think of it this way. If I have 5 bears that I shoot between these two zones, right? I currently have 5 bears, right? If suddenly I only had 4 and that 5th one never came back, that would have meant that it spawned somewhere else. In that case, there could be a great one somewhere else. But we have had the same 5 respawns between these two lakes for thousands of kills at this point, so no. For me personally, it could not have spawned somewhere else. That I can guarantee. It hasn't spawned somewhere else. It's all about the respawns, right? If you have the same number of respawns every time, there's no possibility for something to randomly go somewhere else. You would have to have lost a respawn in your main lakes in order to have it show up somewhere else. So we shouldn't have anything like, we shouldn't have anything in other parts of the map. We should be fine. I'm just so terribly unlucky. I'm just so unlucky that I don't get anything. I mean, 2 mythicals in 1 run? That's kind of lucky, I guess. I'll take that. Kind of lucky for sure. No matter what I am, Olivia, I don't really talk about, like, religious or political things here on the channel because it just starts arguments in chat no matter what side you're on. So I just choose not to, like, disclose how I believe or how I think on those types of topics. It just, it doesn't ever end well in a chat. 2 8s means great one. I hope. Five. What a nerd. Just a level 5. Caitlin, can you, like, tell your bear minions to be nice to me? I don't appreciate how much they're disrespecting me with these low levels and no great ones. Holy, get back here. Ah, no. Why? Okay, better. We got it. Holy. You're due for a great one? See, that's what I thought like 4,000 kills ago. And now it's like I'm quadruple due for a great one. I mean, at this point, like, I better get like 3 great ones in the next couple thousand kills or else, like, it just will... It will not have been worth it. The bears have been so brutal. I don't get it. Is a diamond cinnamon bear a super rare? Yes, it would be. Indeed. Nice, low-key. I've only done that once, and I spotted the second one the next day, so I didn't even get to see them in the same day. Yeah, pretty much, Deer Killer. I mean, at this point, yeah, I will be. I just want something. Just some consolation prize for all of the grinding I've done. You know, I'll take a super rare even. I don't even care if I get the great one. If I get a super rare, it'll be worth it. Great one or super rare will make this grind worth it. Keep dreaming, Crow. Wow, Redux. Just trying to crush my hopes and dreams. See how it is. I see you. He turned! We got him, though. Here, another. Smoked him. 2185. 8,053 kills. Lots of 8s? Yeah, we're getting a decent bit of 8s popping up. Definitely not too bad. Yeah, Johnny. I'll be blown away, man. I'll be blown away if I get a super rare before a great one. Like, that would just be like, the odds of that happening are so low. I'd be blown away if I have that happen. Because it's like the probability of a super rare popping before a great one is like so low. You have a much higher chance of getting a great one than a super rare. Yes, Reed, we're past 8,000 kills. We're at 8,054 currently. Too many. Down it goes. Are they changing red deer? Yes, they are. They're going to be giving them new fur types. Or I guess not new fur types, but they're like redoing the furs on them. Not quite sure what that's going to mean. Really curious to see what they look like. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate, B. Jones. That sounds like a Brober thing to say. You know, I expect it at this point. There we go. Okay, Brober says that he can probably do some ground branch. Hold on. My buddy John responded to me as well. It looks like he might be down. We might have a 3-person ground branch stream. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty awesome, getting 3 people in on ground branch. Wish mule deer had more racks. I kind of agree. There's a few racks I wish they would get rid of, and I wish they would add better looking ones to them. Personally, I think about 50%. Like 50% of the mule deer racks for diamond look really good. The other half, not so much. There's a couple diamond racks I'm not a fan of. Same goes for level 3s. There's some level 3s I just really don't like at all. Speaking of level 3s, we spot a level 3 bear right as I say level 3 for the muley. What are my thoughts on a great one ibex? I mean, I think any great one with horns or antlers could be really good if they do it right. I don't know how much people would hunt an ibex great one, but it would definitely be a switch up from what we've seen. Poor little baby level 3. Just getting smoked like it's nothing. Need a goose great one for sure. For sure. Goose great one would be next level, man. Be next level. A 6 and a 5. Ah, we got it. We got it. It was a little bit messy, but we got it. How much longer till I'm done streaming? I'm not sure, Caden. To be honest, this is one of those days where I don't really have any plans for like when I'll be ending. It's kind of just like whenever I feel like ending. I'm gonna be eating dinner probably at like 6 o'clock. So like 1 hour from now. So we'll probably end within the next hour. In fact, I need to real quickly go down and talk to my wife real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. 2 minutes max, I promise. All right, I'm back. Let's see what we see. Less than 2 minutes? Holy. You tell me I was actually less than 2 minutes? That's insane. That's incredible. Nice, dudesy. That's awesome to hear. Awesome to hear, dude. 6, 6, and 'tis it, I suppose. Those darn bears, that's what I'm saying, Cable. That's what I'm saying. Those freaking bears. Okay, my friend John has confirmed that he will join. So we got John going for Ground Branch. Brobra is a maybe. John is a yes, Brober's a maybe. Nice, Leland. So, since we're now 100% doing that stream at 7, if you guys haven't, again, be sure to subscribe to the second channel. It's where I do all non-hunting and fishing game streams and videos. So check it out if you haven't, if you enjoy that type of content. What is Ground Branch? It's a very, like, slow-paced tactical FPS, Deer Killer. It's primarily against AI. However, there is, like, there is PvP as well. But I primarily just do the AI missions. They're a lot of fun. It's like you and up to 3 other people can team up in a squad and then take on AI missions where you're, like, either like capturing intel or just clearing the area of enemies. It's a lot of fun. They have a lot of really realistic and detailed things in the game. Have I played Rust? Yes, I have. I used to play it quite a bit, but after a while, I just kind of got tired of it. Due to how toxic the community is and how much cheating there is on official servers. Like, Rust is... On official servers, Rust is just cheated like crazy. And it drove me away from the game. The cheating was just so bad. I don't know if it's still a problem, but it used to be a really bad problem. There was cheaters everywhere. What did I got stuck on that tree. That's wild. So many bears. You would think with how many respawns I get like this quick that I'd get a great one, but no. You think with the consistency it wouldn't be a tough grind, but no, it's a tough grind. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it at all. These bears are something special. Should be only one here. Why am I buck not respawn when I spot it, Crow? I have no idea what that means. I have absolutely zero idea what that means. I don't know, Reflex. I don't know, man. Okay, it's midnight. Oh, you said shot. Okay, well, it says spot, so I was like, what do you mean when you spot it? When you shot a buck, it didn't respawn. If you're still sub 2,000 kills in your grind, there's a high chance it just went to a different zone, man. It's very common for deer to go to different zones. Or to create brand new zones, even. Like, there's many situations where a deer creates a new zone or joins a different zone. That's a wonderful smell check that Google does. I see it got you as well, deer killer. That's actually hilarious. You make a comment about spell check and it actually corrects yours as well. That's great. You can't even write that. That's hilarious. Is HM easy? I wouldn't say it's easy. It takes a long time to get it going. My whitetail herd management took about 100 hours to actually see some results. And even at that point, it was just like very like small results. I was getting a diamond like maybe every 40 to 50 kills, which is obviously above average, right? So that was how long it took me to see a slight increase. And then it took probably another 100 hours to get it to a point where I was getting a diamond every 20 kills. So I would not say herd management is easy. It takes a lot of work, but you get rewarded quite a bit when you do that work. It's one of those, like... It's definitely one of those situations where you put in the work and you get rewarded for it. Because you will definitely get a lot more diamonds whenever you get it going. $8,069 kills. Yikes. So we've killed close to 100 bears today. In fact, I think we're literally 3 kills off of 100 bears. Yikes. I don't know what to say. These bears hate me. Not a great one track. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it's not a great one track? Man, oh man. Hey, Kinsko, how's it going? Yeah, it's not going great for the bears. I mean, the little fallow part of the stream went great. We got tents at like every range that fallow are usually at, so by the time we get the reset and the new update, we should be able to just go straight to grind and fallow. Our tents are going to be in areas where we should be able to quickly find all our zones. But like the bear part, it's not going great. The bear part's going pretty terrible. But I expect nothing less from bears. 8,069 kills, man. Can you believe that? It's ridiculous. I just don't get it. Hey, at least we got a 7 and an 8 there. $8,071. Yeah, Kinsko, it's nuts, man. I don't get it. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. Bro got a negative 10 failed. Oh my gosh. You're funny. You're real funny. It's okay, guys. I like suffering through grinds. I promise. How's it going, iBuy? Doing everything wrong. It's all your fault. Except everything is right. You just gotta keep shooting, LMA. That's... Yeah. Yeah, what else could you say? That's it. Dude, these... I hate these bears so much. I hate them so much. I wish I would have just stuck with the grind back when they first added the Great One. I could have easily just smoked everything at Mule Deer Outpost repeatedly, but now I'm stuck having to suffer between like 5 bears between 2 lakes at the highest point I can get this grind to. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have just... I wish I would have grinded harder when it first came out, but I wasn't as into grinding back then. Shooting fallow? Sounds about right. I took a bit of time earlier today to go through all of my fallow zones and kind of figure out like the home range of them to see where I'd need to place tents to most like quickly access the fallow deer when the update hits. So I'm hoping that once the once early access is done and we get the live update, I'm hoping that I can just immediately get to the points where all the fallow are. and start the grind up as quick as I can. I think this fallow deer is probably the most excited I've ever been for a great one. Like, the whitetail is so good, but it could have been so much better if it had more fur types. The fallow deer having so many fur types and being a deer species, like, that just makes me so excited. I hope someday they give the whitetail a little bit more to look forward to, like some fur types that aren't ultra rares. That'd be really cool. Yeah, Johnny. I mean, we'll see. Yes, red deer needs some love as well. Yeah, red deer probably need it more than whitetail because red deer have 4 racks. All of them look like almost the same. And they have 1 fur type. At least whitetail have 6 different racks plus ultra rares. And those 6 racks get really wonky at times. So yeah, I guess I kind of agree. The red deer need it more. To be honest, I'd like to see an update where both red deer and whitetail get a massive overhaul. A bunch of new fur types added. Maybe for red deer, a couple new racks that have different kinds of vegetation. If they want to keep going with the vegetation route with the red deer. Should be the last bear. How to get that sweet reload animation? That is from Lightning Hands level 3. It is a perk, I believe. Where is it? There it is. Lightning Hands in the handgun perks. Level 3 will get you different reload animations than if you didn't have any of them. Holy, Mrs. Crow is in the building. Sure to say hi to Mrs. Crow. Holy, holy. Everybody's in here right now. My gosh. I hate these bears so much. I feel like I've mentioned this before, iBuy, but literally, like, ever since I watched your first stream, ever since I, like, first tuned into a stream of you, I can't stop spamming right-click when I have the binos out. You got me, like, addicted to doing this, and now it's become, like, a fidget of mine. Where literally, like, I just catch myself doing it without even realizing it. Just because I saw you do it so much in your streams. You've literally drove me to doing it. It's crazy. Yeah, for sure. Like, I feel like I stay more interested in the grind ever since I started doing it. Because otherwise it gets boring when I'm just walking around. It's like, what else am I gonna do? I used to just, like, do nothing. And maybe that's why I got bored on grinds. Gotta find ways to keep yourself from going insane, right? And then, like, sometimes I'll do, like, I just jump all the time as well. I think I've literally jumped for years at this point. Ever since I started YouTube, I just jump constantly. Another non-great one. You love to see it. Not really, but you know what I mean. Also, I heard that one of your buddies got, like, 4 great ones and 1,300 kills for bears, iBuy. I think it was Zombie. I had a few people in chat telling me that Zombie, like, is going crazy on the bears. And I'm over here like, what's up with that, huh? Where's my bear? Friggin' Zombie. Oh, it was Tinder? Oh, got you. I thought it was Zombie. That's just insane, though. It wasn't zombie they got the 4. Gotcha, Zachy. To be honest, I had started with the drinks when you were telling me about that, so I don't really remember. I remember you saying that it was somebody though. Or was it zombie that has like the most great ones? Is that maybe what I'm thinking of? Zombie took like 4K for his first. Got you. That's nuts though. 4 great ones in 1300. And then my friend and moderator Caitlin, she has 2 great one bears in less than 2500. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just convinced that all my luck has gone into whitetail. My whitetail luck has been wild. But I can't say the same for bears. Or red deer even. Red deer have been really bad for me too. I did okay on moose though. I didn't really grind them that long though because my respawns broke. Speaking of whitetail, at this point I kind of feel like I need to hunt some whitetail if I want to keep going. Might be the only thing that keeps me from going insane. But we'll stick to bears, I guess. What do you guys think? What are we grinding tomorrow? Is tomorrow a bear or whitetail kind of day? Not to brag, but I got 1 rare in 2K kills. Oof, on top of the world, man. You're on top of the world. Sheesh. Oh, gosh. Okay, maybe I should put up a poll. That would probably be the smart move. That'll be easier than just looking through chat. I'm not even spell checking. I don't even know if I spelled everything right. We'll see. I think I did. I was just quick typing. End the suffering. That's what I'm saying. Oh gosh, you guys just voting for bears. You guys must hate me. Gosh. You just want me to suffer with bears. Gonna start dinner? Okay, so that means I got like probably 30 minutes left to stream, guys. Let's get this great one. 30 minutes should net us about 30 bears, give or take a couple. So, provided we get lucky, we could get a great one, I guess. I'm gonna call at least 1 more level 9. I imagine we'll get at least 1 more level 9. Yeah, Tyler. I know you guys do. I'm just joking around. Great one in like 7 years. 7? I mean, I think you're kind of lowballing there, Mr. Lazy. If this was whitetail, I could see that being the case, but... I mean, this is bears we're talking. 14 years minimum. 4... Oh, 9! What did I say? Another 9! Let's go. I just called it too. I said we'd get another 9. Oh my gosh, 944. I saw the 2 4s and I was getting so disappointed, and then boom, 9. Oh my gosh, the timing. That's great. I did guess it on the money. That's crazy, man. I'm happy about that guess. Let's go see what this 9 is. Please. Oh, you're right. I probably should buy some ammo. We've been using the 300 mainly. We'll use the 300 for the rest of the day. Hey there. It's a diamond. 2333. Second diamond of the day. And we're now at 8,087 kills. Why do I have a feeling Fallow will be easier to grind even though I don't have a diamond of them? They will be, lazy. They will be much easier. Fallow will probably be either the easiest or second easiest. Because they're very similar to Whitetail in a lot of ways, in my opinion. Without spoiling anything, they're definitely similar species, right? Just from what we've seen in the past, grinding them. So I couldn't see them being tougher than bears or red deer. Like, bears and red deer, I think, are the highest kill count great ones currently. Moose and whitetail are much lower than them, on average. And I feel like fallow will be much quicker. I feel like fallow will be the same as whitetail, like 1,000 to 2,000 kills average. You predicted the 9, now predict the great one. We're gonna get a great one in 10 kills. How about that? There's my prediction. 10 kills! I think tomorrow we'll have to grind bears again. Like, we got to. We gotta grind bears again. If I ever want to get this thing, we gotta get it before the fallow. It's crazy. Like a week ago, I made a video saying that I was ending the bear grind till after fallow deer. And lo and behold, less than a week later, or around a week later, I get the itch to hunt bears again. The grinds just grab you and reel you in. Okay. Thanks, Call of the Wild. That should have hit, but whatever. It'll be refreshing to get new red deer fur, for sure, Lazy, for sure. Depending on what they do with the new furs, I might go back to red deer grinding. I know a lot of you have requested red deer grinding, but like there's just been nothing for me to go for red deer, because I've already got all the different rack variations. But if they give them new furs, then maybe I'll want to grind them again. We'll see. For sure, though, like, if we don't get the bear, then we will be grinding bear after fallow deer. As soon as fallow deer come out, we're going to hammer the fallow deer. I'm going to try to get at least a few of them. And then we'll probably return to the bear grind if I haven't got it by then. And after the bear grind, I promised you guys we'd do Yukon moose. So that's the lineup for grinds next. Red deer is definitely not going to be in the near future. But maybe in the distant future we'll do red deer again. Oh my god. Double aggressive! Really? What was that? I love that. I love how they do that sometimes when you fast travel away. That was amazing. That's the first time I've had 2 attack me. I've been attacked by a single bear, but not 2. Oh my gosh. That is clip worthy. We're clipping that. That's probably going to be a YouTube short. That was awesome. Yeah, that's a first, man. I've never seen that. Bear because I like torturing Scarecrow. Wow, you're voting just because you want to torture me. Okay. I mean, I expect nothing less, but... Come on, man. Hey, Brober, how's it going? Are you excited for some ground branch? John is going to join us, so... It's going to be the first time we get to play ground branch with 3 people. I'm excited. I love that game. And it's going to be interesting to do a 3-man group. But I agree, Brobra. Why don't I grind something cool for once? See, even Brobra agrees. Bears are not cool. They're just bears. The only reason we shoot them is because they have a great one. But let's be honest, level 1 bear, level 9 bear, they all look the same. The great one's the only cool black bear. Or super rares, I guess. Like, a super rare would be pretty sick, too. But, like, come on. The only reason we're grinding bears is because they have a great one. We need true size so much. I 100% agree. It's always felt weird to me that we don't have some type of size differentiation between them. It's just... My guess is maybe it's just difficult to implement. But it would still be really nice. It would make a whole lot of difference just to be able to see different sizes of animals. I think gators especially need this. But yeah, it would definitely do wonders for the bear. Because it's just so... It's so boring to see the same thing between every level of bear. It's one of the reasons I don't like the bear grind. Like with whitetail, they all look different because of true racks. But with the bears, it's like, it's just another bear. The only one that looks different is the great one, and when the great one's not spawning, then it is very tough to stay interested. How many black bear kills do I have now? 8,095. To be honest, out of all the different possibilities of like an upside to this grind, I'd say the only thing that I can say about this grind that I enjoy is the fact that I make a lot of money off of it. Like, you can make a ton of money off the bear grind, because once you get it down to a point where you can hunt a couple zones and they're super reliable, I don't need to reset the time very often at all, so I just make money like it's nothing. This bear grind has made me like 3 million or more. Yeah, I buy the bears are nuts. Like, they give so much money. I think I've made at least 3 million off of the last like few thousand kills. I've spent a lot on whitetail grinding as well and just switching weapon skins a lot, but I'm pretty sure we had 12 million when I started the bear grind, and I'm currently at 15.3. So they make tons of money. Provided you can get them to a consistent state. I would imagine that, like, the way bears used to be, you probably made a lot more than what you can now. But, like, even now, you can make a good bit of money if you get them consistent. But, like, out of my entire map, only 2 zones are consistent. These 2 lakes right here. So I highly recommend anybody that's trying to do a grind for bears, try to get these 2 zones to be your main grinding zones, and then shoot down the rest of them. It's the only way that I've found you can get instantaneous respawns. Every other lake takes at least 20 in-game minutes of just waiting to get them to show up, and I mean, that's like time you could be grinding. But I definitely don't recommend hunting the rest of the lakes as your main zones. Try to get these 2 to be the good ones. I'm curious, guys. I haven't been able to check out Lady's bear grinding streams. What has Lady been doing for the bears? I checked out a couple of her moose streams recently, including the one where she got the great one. But I have not seen what she's doing for bears, because usually I'm streaming when she streams, except for, like, my off days. Has she been trying to, like, narrow it down to a couple zones? Does she have any that are super consistent, or are they just all, like, rough zones? Because it took me a while to get a couple consistent ones. Nice. 8,099. I don't know what that means, Brobra, but you know what? I expect nothing less from you. I don't expect to understand it. Lady stopped? Got you. Okay. To be honest, I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all if she stopped. Passed it. There we go. Seven of it came from bears? That sounds about right. That sounds about right for sure. I've done a little bit of zone swapping recently. It's not as good as it used to be, iBuy. So to whoever asked that question, it's not as good as it used to be. It's way more inconsistent. I tried it with... Well, to be honest, I didn't try it. I accidentally did it. I shot a couple white-tailed does in my zones, and a buck swapped with them a couple times. And then there was one other time where it created a brand new zone, so I wouldn't recommend trying it. Because it's like a 50-50 chance that you're just going to have a new zone show up out of nowhere. Or it could end up swapping with the zone you wanted, right? It's a gamble if you want to try and zone swap. Red deer's a little bit easier, I think. Shooting like solo males and females out of your big herds. But like with whitetail, it doesn't work super great. I think it probably still works with red deer, but it's hard to say. Yeah, Cole, when I told you that it didn't work, it was because I hadn't had it work at that point. You gotta understand that I say things based on my experience. And when I told you that it didn't work, it's because the last 2 times I had done it, I had a new herd spawn for whitetail. Like, it merged with a couple of my buck respawns, which is obviously no bueno. But then, like, recently, the last 2 does I've accidentally killed on the whitetail grind, they ended up just swapping with bucks or returning to the same place. So it's a gamble. It's really hard to say, like, what's actually going to happen when it happens. So do it at your own risk is what I say. Used to be so good, but yeah, with the way spawns have been working, I feel like it would be broken. It is. It's really weird now. It used, like, when I was doing the red deer grind, probably a year ago, maybe not quite a year ago, but close to, like, you could zone swap easily with no problem. Nowadays, it's a gamble. You don't know what's going to happen. It could work out, or you could have a zone randomly appear somewhere you've never been. At this point, it's easier just to, like, find a few consistent zones and shoot down the rest. There's a 4 again. Love seeing the 4s. Okay, there's, like, nothing here, which means the other lake is probably loaded. Oh, you stopped! No! Okay, we're good. And that is 8,100 kills. So we've had 128 kills this stream. Given like an hour of the stream was fallow deer. So in an hour and 16 minutes, we had 128 kills. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all, actually. Wait, no. 2 hours, 16 minutes. I am tripping. I'm blaming it on the drinks. It's the drinks. So in 2 hours and 16 minutes, we got like 128 bear kills. I'd say that's a good number. It's just our RNG has been garbage. Absolute trash RNG. 5.7. Great handgun. Not great for bears. Great one on kill, 8169. I don't know if I'll be able to grind that much today. Dinner is almost ready, so I'm gonna have to head down and eat dinner with my wife soon. My gosh, 4 bears here. That's crazy. Free gaming ground branch? You know it, bro. I'm excited for ground branch, dude. I can't remember if you responded to this. I've been kind of off and on looking at chat, not really looking at it super heavily. Because I've been just focused on the bears, but John's going to be joining us, so we're going to have a lot of fun on ground branch, bro. I'm excited. I'm gonna trust you to have my 6. This is off to a bad start. To be fair, bro, you've been the one that hasn't had my 6 the last few times we played, so you know, I'm gonna just leave you with that. How's Baby Crow? She's doing great. She's getting to the point where she's starting to say like full sentences, so that's pretty wild. John is gonna have to carry us? Probably. It's gonna be like his 2nd time playing, but he'll carry us. I believe. He's always been pretty good at first-person shooters, so I'd believe it. Speaking of John, I gotta respond to him real quick. Also, I don't know if you're into these types of games, bro, but John is wanting to play Diablo 4, and I'm a huge Diablo 3 fan, so I'm definitely interested in Diablo 4. I can't remember if you said you liked those types of games. I'm pretty sure you said you didn't, but, you know, figure I'd check. Diablo 3 was an awesome game. Diablo 4 seems pretty great. It seems like it's going to be a better game than Diablo 3. Oh gosh, they're all here. Nice, iBuy, nice. Yeah, maybe one of these days we'll have to jump into some Diablo 4 then. Because I got so many people that are asking me to play Diablo 4. Like friends and family that just want to jump into Diablo 4, so definitely a good chance that I'll get it. It looks like an awesome game. That's a tree. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Almost out of ammo, too. I'd consider it more of a Tetris man myself. Rubber's a man of culture. He is. He's the legend. He is the legend playing Tetris. Not gonna lie, you know, Tetris, it's a classic. It's a good game. One of the OGs. Bocce culture. Hey now, don't make fun of Brobra. We all know Brober can't hit a vital shot for his life, but you know, we don't gotta make fun of him for it. You know, personally, I think Brober has got more botched trophies than he does diamonds. I'm gonna just say it. I think he does. He's got more messed up trophies than actual trophies. I've literally watched him, like, demolish a mountain lion. He didn't even spot it. He just no-scoped it. Because we were in a challenge and he was like panicked. Rest in pieces, bro. And they're all hanging in the levee. Sounds accurate. Hey, I mean, it looks the same in the lodge, right? Hey, Kinsko's still here. All I gotta do is trash Brober and then Kinsko shows up. Who would have thought? I'm assuming that meant I'm assuming that was supposed to say violated, but it turned out vitaled. I don't think I've ever vitaled someone, I gotta say. I don't think I've ever vitaled anybody, but I get what you're saying. Bro, why are you staying there? You know I'm shooting bears. Dude, these bears are stupid when they get aggressive. They're stupid. These bears have brain worms or something. Yeah, Redux. I think it's because he does expect it. You know, I've talked to Brober quite a bit. He does expect it. It's just a Brober thing. Hello. Oh, gotcha, Kinsko, gotcha. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it there, guys. I gotta go eat dinner and then do a second stream on the second channel. Thank you all for dropping by. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you all had a fun time. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.